Well, howdy, folks. David Yelk and Charlie here. Welcome to part 2 of session 3. Good job right there. Very nice. So what I liked is he was in front of me and he corrected himself and got back in position without me telling him to. And hope. Okay, good deal. Oh, that's a good parking job right there. That's a really nice parking job. I think what I have not done yet is taught him a pick-me-up cue. I kind of meant to, but I've had higher priorities. I'm trying to get the emotions in this brain the way I want it to be, and it's not. It's almost there. Plus, he's been standing perfect for the mounting block, but he's going to be a trail horse, and I'm going to be at least 10 of his 20 training sessions with me are going to be on the trail probably. So if I ever have to get off of him, he's leggy. And it's not going to be a lot of fun for me to, I prefer to mount horses from above just to protect their withers and stuff. And I'm not a spring chicken anymore either. I mean, I could get there. I could get her done, but why do it the hard way when you can do it the easy way? So I think probably next session then, I'll probably just start off with teaching them the pick-me-up cue, and we'll go from there. And the pick-me-up cue just means wherever I'm standing, bring the stirrup to me. That way you can be standing on a log or the tailgate of a truck or whatever, fence. Okay, so I need to count to my 10s. There's a foot in the stirrup. There's 10. I'll pick up this left rein. Let the head come down and toward me like that. I'll take that. I get on. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring my tail, my latigo over, my McCarty, sorry. Use the correct words. And now that I'm ready to go ahead and neutralize my reins. Now my legs have not come on yet, but he knows when I readjust my reins like that, he already knows he's going to be going. But I want him to wait for me the last time I'm there, first time. That's really nice. Okay, I'm going to start doing some shoulder exercises. Left foot, 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 left foot. And we're going to switch to right. Right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, right foot, another right foot, a couple more right foots. There we go. Big steps to the right. Good. He's not used to doing that. And it might be a little hard for him. Might not have the muscles either. And when I'm picking up those front feet, he's got to have some of his weight. He's got to take the weight off those front and put them on the back. I'm going to give him a tiny break. He told me he needed to stop, so I did. I let him. You're okay. There's a little breather. That'll do. Legs come on. Ask him to go again. This time I'm going to kick the hip over without a full disengagement, like that. There we go. Walk forward out of it. Right leg. So he's struggling with this. There it goes. Finally, he gave me the right hip. Really struggled with that right hip. Take a little moment here because he got all worried about that. I'm going to let him walk it off. Walk those worries off. Let him move. And he's struggling with that, so I'm going to get off. The more times you get off a young horse, the more they learn, the faster they learn. You might think, but if you're not on him, how's he learning anything? Well, so much of his learning is in that head, not the body. The body is being directed by the head. I early work with a horse. 80% of it, what I'm doing, is in their head. Their feelings and their thoughts and their decision making and their focus on me. And yes, the body's going along and I'm teaching the body to do things, but I'm really teaching the brain to make good decisions and to listen to my communications, hear my communications, and ask the question, oh, Mr. David, I felt that. What's Mr. David want me to do? That right there, that discussion of what does Mr. David want me to do right now, because I felt a change right there, that's where the learning takes place, in his head. And then when he tries something and my leg comes off, he goes, oh, that is what Mr. David wanted me to do. So this is what I want right here. And I'm giving him an opportunity if he's got a yawn again. I can feel that when I move his hips around, it causes him anxiety. Don't know why. It really is when I put my leg on. I slide my leg back an inch and I close my calf muscle on him. And that leg presence back there, and there goes a yawn. That leg presence back there is causing him some anxiety. I don't know why. But it doesn't matter why, does it? I just got to fix it. And that's what I'm doing right here. By getting off, I'm giving him a chance to get rid of that. I'm teaching emotional auto-regulation to control his feelings by giving him a chance to let go of the bad feelings. And he's on alert because of the bulls next door making noise. That's okay. He's good to go. He's all done. Lesson is learned. Nothing more to be gained by sitting there doing nothing. I almost skipped my 10-second rules right there because he's doing so good at it. I was just going to climb on. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Little beautiful little come around right there. And he rocked back, and that was just him getting his balance. That's fine. It's more important that he doesn't walk off till I'm settled right here and I'm ready to go, and I am. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my reins. Say, okay, legs, come on, off we go. Good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a two-handed stop. Got to get him going a little bit, cut across the middle. So I'm real particular about my stops. There's 3 components to them, which I have to teach him. He's probably going to just stop his feet like normal with most horses, but a Dave Young trained horse stops their feet. They soften nose to tail and back 2 steps, maintaining softness. You can see his nose is out. I've got weight in my hands. He just softened his nose. Because he softened his nose, I went and pushed my hands forward. Okay? I want that softening to occur as soon as my hips change and tilt to ask for the stop. And when my hands come in, I want that nose softening into my hands like that. But I also want 2 steps back, maintaining the softness from nose to tail. And right now he has no back from up here, so I'm going to go ahead and try a little more. And you have to be careful. I'm only doing this because he's forward and he's been ridden before, and he's forward enough. If you weren't, I would never ask a horse to back, because when I do this, there we go. When you bring both hands in like that, you're trapping the horse. They feel trapped from both the sides and the front. And if you're a young horse and the person's just gotten on you feeling trapped, is not a good thing. And you want to get the horse forward. The more forward a young horse is, the faster they can learn. And so get them nice and forward. You don't even worry about stops. But I'm going to, because he's low. He's not just an unbroke or regular unbroke. So I'm going to try the stop again. And hope, pelvis rotates. My hands come in. He softened right there. I'm going to actually quit. I'm not going to ask him to back. Because we're at the start of the stop, not the finish of the stop. Anytime you're teaching things, don't expect to climb one big 10-foot tall step. Cut a bunch of little steps in that and reward each step and build on success. And the finish is at the top, but the start is at the bottom. So we're at the start. We're at the start of the stop. Okay, off we go. He's nice and relaxed. So I'm going to work a couple more times on that. And hope. See how the nose is out? I want it to soften there into my hands. Now I'm going to bring them back in and ask for a lean back or a step back. I'll take that. Ever so slight. I don't want to cause him to pull on me. And he's doing really good. So I think this session is going to get truncated. I'm not going to have it be hours long, because he is doing really good and he feels really good and he's nice and soft and his emotions are significantly lower than they've been on his first two sessions. He's responding nicely like that. Oh yeah, that's a good right shoulder. There we go. I'm going to kick the hip over to the right one. See if I can do that. There we go. That was really hard for him. See if I can kick the right hip over. There we go. It took a while. I got it. Let him walk out of it. He gets a little upset. Not exactly sure why. Doesn't really matter. Then we're going to do a two-handed stop again. And hope. I'm going to wait for it here. There goes the soften, and there's a half a step back. I'll take it. That's the best stop he's done for me. Very nice. Very nice, Charlie. If I really wanted to yell at him very nice, I'd get off of him. I want to do a couple more disengagements to each side, and then I'm going to get off. So he's got his weight on the back end instead of the front. There we go. There we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yes. You know what? I'm going to take that. That was freaking hard. I don't know why. Those are hard for them. And gaited horses have wonky rear ends, let me tell you. Their pelvis is naturally rotated under, and there goes his first yawn. And there's the second yawn. Here's his third yawn. Fourth yawn. So because of all that yawning, I'm going to get this off. These yawns will be much better experienced without that on. You can see horses are not stupid. He knows I just took that off, and he's telling me he appreciated that. And there comes, oh, he swallowed that one. He started to yawn, and he swallowed it. And there's a chance that just taking the bridle off might just diffuse the whole thing and let everything leak out naturally without having to yawn. But the last disengagement, he really struggled with, and again, I'm asking him to cross over, and it's hard on the rear end, and he doesn't have a lot of muscles. He doesn't have a lot of strength at all. So I'm going to give him a little slack. Okay? Got any more junk in there? Guess not. Good job, son. Very nice school session, classroom session. Very, very nice. I can clearly see the changes in him. He's getting so much softer, more responsive. Brain is cooking, less feelings. He's still got a lot of feelings though. Okay, let's you know what? We're gonna take this off at the trailer. There is no reason for me to carry all this stuff. It's time for you to start doing part of the work here. So we're gonna go turn off the camera and untack you. We'll tie you to the trailer. That'll be real good for you. Untack you tied to the trailer. Hey, I need your head. There you go. Good job. Thank you. I'll take that. What a good horse. Oh, what a good horse. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh. Let's see. What was his registered name? Not Late Charlie, or it ought to be Good Time Charlie. Anyhow, sorry, editorial remark right there. Here, hold that too for me. Wind's picking up. We're going. There's nothing to eat in here, but I'm taking you up there to your paddock, so. Wait for me. Wait for me. Okay. And hope. Oh, helmet's getting ready to fall. Yeah, there we go. Well, y'all have a blessed day. Tomorrow will be the next session.